explain to me the decision of PFL over UFC and Bellator, and when do you want to go to the UFC?
Man, the decision to go to the PFL, it was a no-brainer. At the end of the day, man, you know, this is a sport, this is a business. And this is a business, you know, it's a sport, but this is a business. And anybody will lie to you, they tell you they don't want to make money. You know, you don't want to go out there and get hit in the face and not make any money, man. You know, that's why I wasn't gonna do no amateur fights. I wasn't gonna do none of that. You know, because in my mind I'm a pro, and as a pro, I'm gonna get in there and I'm gonna be a prize fighter. I'm like Tyrone saying, we're prize fighters, man. Nobody's gonna get to fill these unless they're gonna pay me. You know, so if I'm gonna get in there, I want to make money and I want to win and I want to do what I need to do. And the decision was a no-brainer. The PFL just had the best contract, man. Simple as that. The UFC is a big, you know, you got to have something, you got to bring something to the table before the UFC really considers you. I had a great record, you know, my brother. Those are all really good things. But still, that doesn't amount in dollar signs in my pocket, you know. So the PFL came with the best offer, man, and they had the best platform at this very moment for me to still grow my career. You know, I'm fighting the best guys in the world, but for me to still excel and grow my career to the level that I want, it just made sense, and get paid to do it as well. You know, and then win that belt, you know, win that PFL belt, and have a belt around my waist, and then, you know, and then do what I have to do, and then to come back and then go to the UFC or wherever else organization I need to prove the point.
And for the people that don't know the intimate details of the PFL, could you explain kind of just the tournament process?
Yeah, it's a season. Yeah. It's not a tournament; it's a season. So you have two regular season fights, and in that span, you get points, and then, you know, and your points add up to see if you get into the playoffs. You get into the playoffs, you know, you have two playoff fights, which people don't understand. The platform is 2 fights in one night. You know, you win those 2 fights, you get to the main event, the championship fight in the Madison Square Garden, which is the finale, and that's the $1 million. So, you know, you don't just fight and then you get paid each fight, but then the finale you get a nice $1 million check. Yeah, so that's a no-brainer for me. 5 fights, $1 million. I wouldn't, you know, people go through their whole UFC and I'll make that. So it was a no-brainer for me to jump on that and go that route. And then first, why not go dominant over there? My name is already over here. Our last name is already over here in the UFC doing what it needs to do. Let me go over here and go grab that belt, and then we could just, you know, then we could talk later about the UFC.
Makes a lot of sense. Makes a lot of sense. I do want to ask you though, is the ultimate goal, if, like, you know, when you're 60 years old, you're on your porch or your couch and you want to look back on your life, is the ultimate goal for your brother to have the belt and you have the heavyweight belt at the same time?
Yes.
That's
no questions asked. That's a dream. We both have that belt. That's the dream. That's the ultimate goal, and it's going to happen. You're speaking into existence right now.